Alrighty, another video. Just been freaking over here playing some X-Men versus Street Fighter, you know. Actually recently set it up, and it's a funny story because I had it for years, and I just forgot I freaking had it up until like a month ago. And yeah. Yeah, pretty cool discovery. But anyways, we're going to be doing some more arm wrestling workouts, and last video I was talking about the importance of actual arm wrestling. It's the best way to get better arm wrestling, and it'll also improve your my muscle connection with the actual weight workouts. For example, I arm wrestled somebody the other day, and I realized I've been doing it too low right here. I need to start doing it right here like this. That's not the goal, you know, because sometimes people have longer arms than you and stuff, and sometimes you're not always like this, open, you know what I mean? Sometimes you're up here real tight and upwards, you know what I mean? So, yeah, still the goal today. I should have warmed up first because y'all probably don't want to see that, but oh well. For those who do want to see it, here we go. It's just real simple stuff, just basic movements, really. I do this to get the rear delts all good and nice like. Yeah. You just want to get blood flow in there, you know what I mean? And when you're doing lightweight stuff like this, it's not super needed to do a legit super good warm-up. Just stuff like this will work. And then you get to the actual weight warm-ups. But I do like this, like I said, because I like to work on the rear delts too, because a lot of people don't really focus on that, you know what I mean? So it's definitely important. Like I said, recovery is the most important part, really with any workout, whether you're building strength, muscle, whatever. And just all around well-being, you know. Nobody likes pain, especially if it's joint pain. It's so annoying. That stuff takes forever to heal. And, yeah. I'm going to take this off because it's prohibiting my movement a little bit. Even though it's a muscle shirt. Alright, you got me. I just wanted to show off my physique. It's not impressive, but hey, it's impressive to me, dang it. Alrighty. Alrighty. Yeah, I can already tell it's already heating up nice and good, man. And it really doesn't take much. Even this really helps. I'm telling you. And I usually just go by feel, you know what I mean? Once it feels nice and warmed up and it feels like I just did a workout, just from like a little mini workout, then that's how I know I did good. So after this movement, I should be fine. I usually do more, but I didn't want to bore you guys. You know, I'm trying to get better at that. I realized my previous videos are way too long, you know what I mean? And this one's probably going to be too long too, but I'm going to try to get better with that. Not many people are probably going to see this anyways. But hey, hopefully I can, you know, get myself out there and, you know, maybe I could teach some people the importance of warming up. Alrighty. So yeah, usually when I do it like right here and I do this. But the problem with this is that it's going to like build the strength and the mind-muscle connection for the muscle you're trying to work out, which is the pronator right here. But it's not identical to arm wrestling table, which is going to be more like this. So I bought this arm wrestling table and showed you guys it in the first video, I think. So what I'm thinking, and you know, this may be silly, but just doing it like this. And yeah, Actually, no, it'd be better to do it to the side. I'm silly. Okay. Try it like this at first. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, way better. Honestly, needs more length. That's what she said. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, no, I'm just fine. Yeah, this right here. This is right here is what I need. Right. So what I noticed when I was arm wrestling that guy, friggin', when it was up here, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's way different from when you're right here. When you're tight and leaning forward like this, it's way different from when you're tight and like this when you're not leaning forward. And yeah, I noticed that I need to work more like that. For sure. I mean, it's like damn near impossible to cup someone using two hands. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right. You know. All right, let's see if I can adjust this a little bit. Get some cupping involved. But yeah, I could definitely feel where I need it to be feeling for sure. But yeah, man, the most important part of arm wrestling is very obviously arm wrestling. It doesn't take a genius to realize that. I'm trying to get it to a point where it's not going to hurt as much. There we go, that's better. Much better. Oh, but there's not enough length. Alright. It's kind of worse, but that's alright. That's no problem. Here we go. So yeah, it was like really up because I think it was because he had longer arms than me. But yeah, this is definitely getting it where I was feeling like I needed to improve for sure. And this is just still warm up, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't do too much of the warm up. It's just, you know, like weight movements, like shoulder rotations and stuff like that, because this is the warm up as well. So I just make sure I'm exercising, you know. So yeah, I think that's nice and warm. I'm gonna switch the pads up. Alright. Pad over there. Alrighty. Let's get this over here. Get some good length going on. You know what? I'm gonna do it differently. This is what I should have done on the left hand, honestly, but well, no, we'll see. Honestly, no, I was wrong. It feels better like this, weirdly enough. Let me get a little more length because I don't want it to slam into the table. Yeah, this is what I'm doing right here. Trying to isolate that pronator. Get it nice and warmed up. I'm trying to simulate the arm wrestling match that I had a few days ago. Oh yeah, it's getting nice and heated up. All right, let's get the cup. Let's get it more on the knuckle. Maybe. All right, let's get some of that cup going on. Can't wait to watch East versus West 19. I always get impatient and I watch the after-match results even because, I'm still going to watch the match. I can't wait to know who won. And, man, I love Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall is a huge inspiration to me. And, you got to respect, forget the other strongman's name that he arm wrestled, but you got to respect him too. And, freaking love it, I'm so glad he won. I'm so glad he won, man. Because he has a bunch of potential in arm wrestling, I'm telling you, man. So much potential in arm wrestling. I think out of all the strongmen, even Brian Shaw, even though he lost against Brian Shaw, if you consider that, like, he's not even taking it super seriously, like, it's more of a side quest for Eddie Hall. If you consider that, it comes to show for sure just how much potential he has in the sport, and can't imagine how strong he would be, dude, if he took it completely for real, for serious. Like, went all out, you know what I mean? Alright, that's nice and warmed up. Probably more warmed up than the left hand, which is, it's alright, it is what it is. It's not a super big deal, especially when it's just the warm up. Oh yeah, nice and warmed up right there. Okay, now we're gonna do a little bit of some bicep action to strengthen the shoulder movements, because, like I say this over and over again, the only problems I've had in arm wrestling were my shoulders. So I focus extra hard on it, and I don't know if this will do. Yeah, I don't know. There's some people that do that. It's just weird and uncomfortable, It's kind of awkward. But we'll see what I can do here. We'll put this over here. The left hand over here. No, we need a band. We used a band. That would be a lot smarter. Let's get this bad boy over here. This might work. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I legit just connected this to like one of the legs of my couch. So yeah, make sure y'all can see it nice and good, like. Six. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it like this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just super lightweight. We're gonna focus on the shoulder. And then we'll do different shoulder positions like press. Just focus on the shoulder movement. Okay, now we'll do more of this action. Just really focus on the shoulder movements going on here. It may not look like there's much shoulder stuff going on, but I'm telling you there is. And just this, I could definitely feel it in my shoulders, and it's so light. Like, I can't even explain to you how light it is. Like, it's just so light. And I could still feel it in my shoulder. And this is, most of the stuff I do is just recovery. Super high rep recovery stuff. And like I said before, I'm still trying to simulate what I felt when I arm wrestled that guy. Because I definitely need to get better at when it's more up like this, rather than right here and lean forward, I need to get better at that. Alright, that's about good right there. Alright, this one's gonna look a little silly, but that's over there. So y'all gonna see my back a little bit. That's all raw spurs. Okay. So we'll start with this one. Let's get one button here. Just focus on those shoulder movements, like I said. 17, 18, 19, 20. This time I'm gonna really focus on it. 3. See what it does. See, what I'm doing is I'm putting it forward here like I'm pressing it, and I'm going back like here like I'm doing it. King flip or something, or I'm getting ready to go like that. You know what I mean? Like pull and then press, pull shoulder position, press shoulder position, pull press, pull press, pull press. And then I just do the pressing motion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Alright, good. And then we're gonna go pull movements. 6, 7, 8. And this is just really good, you know, doing this stuff over and over again, I'm telling you. Because the best way to build strength is to develop a technique and to develop the mind-muscle connection first. That way, you're not just damaging your joints, you know, it's more efficient, you know. You got to be patient, for sure. For sure, dude. Alrighty. That's a good moment there. What to do now? Screw it, man. Let's do some heavy movement now, dude. Heavy freaking movement time, man. And then we'll end the video. You know, I say high rep, but it's not super high rep. I just want to show you guys what I do. I'm going to do like multiple sets of this, of higher rep. But I just wanted to show you guys like what I do on a daily basis. It's usually different all the time, but it's the same idea, you know what I mean? Where's the 40 pounder? There it is. Get a 40 pounder right here. Thankfully I have one. It's always very cool to have your own equipment. And you don't need much at all, really. Like I said, I mean, I'm using a belt right now to hold it, you know what I mean? So you don't need much. Alright, so I did the right arm just now. Here. Okay. Let's do riser, fuck it. We didn't even warm up the riser, but we got some side. We'll see. We'll see if we can even... No. No, siree. With the right, I probably could. Barely. No, not even really. Okay. We'll just do cup. Golly. Dude, this actually makes a really big difference. When you do it on the table and when it's like scraping against that, dude, it makes a huge difference. And like I said, I usually do it like this. Like I can do the riser with this. It's like this. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. Like when it's just on the ground, but it makes a big difference when you're actually on the arm wrestling table. Alrighty, let's get a good grip here. It's more of static training, honestly. It's the first time I've done it like this, but you know. Oh shit. It really is like static training, dude. Holy shit. Alright, let's get it right here. This stuff will really get you. What the frick? Oh, man. That's legit just static training, dude. What the hell? It makes a big difference. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy. That's left hand again, isn't it? Yep. Now the right, I think, is gonna do better. I don't know for sure. We'll have to freaking see, dude. For frig's sake. Alright. Try not to have that bend there. There we go. Perfection. I think this will do it. Yep. I really do. Let me get more length on here. That's what you said. Alright. Yeah, you see, that's why the King's move is here, dude, because it's like if someone's really strong, then you can just hold them right here. And then wear them out, you know what I'm saying? Because I can hold it right here for a while. And it's easier to hold than to pull. That's tough, dude. That is tough, dude. That's tough, dude. That's tough, dude. Golly. All right. Let's get that like that. Okay. Let's get it. We're going to try to press the shoe now. There we go. Much easier. You know what, let's go left again, because I didn't press it on the left, so we'll try the left again. And then, that'll be the end of the video. Alright, alright. Booyakasha. Booyakasha. Not too bad, I suppose. Not too bad. Damn, my abs are kind of taking a hit. I used to have tremendous abs, but not anymore. Alright, deuces.